New scary proof just came out and turned the hunt for Nancy Guthrie into a total race against time. It shows how much planning these people did, and cops say it could decide if she lives or dies in just hours. I'm Diane, and you're watching The Diane Report. Before we jump in, hit subscribe for quick and real updates. The search for missing Nancy Guthrie is now in a super important and dangerous stage. Fancy science stuff is mixing with fast action teams right now. Federal people warned that the odds of finding 84-year-old Nancy alive are getting smaller every hour after weeks of no news and dead-end clues. In a big change, the FBI dropped some rules and put out a bunch of clear surveillance videos that totally changed what everyone thinks happened on January 31st. What looked like a random local crime at first is now called a well-planned, step-by-step job done by people who knew a lot about the Guthrie estate security and the land around Tucson. These videos give a creepy step-by-step picture of the night Nancy Guthrie got taken from her house, showing so much prep work that it shocked cops and everyone watching. The videos do way more than just show times. For the first time, they put real suspects right in the pictures, turning the case from guesses to a real chase for people cops can now recognize, and their tiny slip-ups might catch them. The first video focuses right on the front entrance of the Guthrie house. Cops call the guy caught there the porch ghost. A secret high-clear camera got this person in dark special clothes and a mask made to fool normal face scan tech. He had a gun and a black Ozark Trail backpack. His moves looked careful and calm, like someone who used to be in the military or security work. He tried to block the camera by jamming leaves from a bush nearby into it, but it didn't work. The camera's wide view kept catching him at the sides and even got his reflection in a window close by. That slip-up gave experts key info on his height, the way he walks, and special hand signs he seemed to give to a helper farther down the drive. Cops think this masked guy is the one who went inside the house, but other digital clues say he was just part of a bigger and way scarier plan. The size of the kidnapping gets clearer about 7 miles from the Guthrie home. Around 1 a.m., another camera caught a guy cops now call the gate man. Unlike the porch ghost, this guy had no mask, probably on purpose so he could look normal if neighbors or a patrol saw him. He looked like just a regular guy out late. But being at a blocked-off spot that late set off alarms right away. This video got way more important when crime scene teams checked where he stood. They found tiny drops of body stuff on the gravel. Fast DNA tests proved it was Nancy Guthrie's blood. This news killed any hope she got taken without getting hurt. It proved she went through this second pickup spot and was already injured or in bad shape while moving. Finding her blood miles from her bedroom means rough treatment or a fight, making everything super urgent now. A third video adds another scary part. A neighbor's camera caught what cops call the bag man. It happened just minutes after Nancy Guthrie's medical alert went off saying her pacemaker got unhooked or messed with. The video shows a strong guy having trouble carrying a big, heavy duffel bag. He hurries to a dark SUV, looking like whatever's inside is really heavy. To FBI experts who study behavior, this is one of the worst pictures they released. There's no video of Nancy walking or being led out of her house. This backs up the idea she got treated like stuff, put in a tight bag so they could leave the gated area fast and quiet. With her age and need for heart machines, cops say this way shows they didn't care at all if she stayed alive. The fourth video gives what cops think is the best clue to ID someone so far. A house nearby's security caught a man going through a yard and trying car doors, maybe to distract or look for another car. The super clear 4K picture let experts match his face to the gate man. They saw the same jaw shape, a scar by his left temple, and a weird limp that matches the guy where Nancy's blood got found. By connecting these views, cops built a full picture of a suspect they think is a local guy tied to area crooks. Names aren't out yet to stop them from running, but officials say arrests are getting close. Things sped up a lot in the last 24 hours after a big find in the field. A police dog team found a black tactical glove like the one the porch ghost wore. It was in thick bushes just 2 miles from the Guthrie place. This glove wasn't junk. It turned into a key evidence holder. A top lab in Florida got body material from inside it and made a full male DNA profile. It doesn't match anyone in the Guthrie family or staff. Now it's getting checked in the big national DNA system while cops wait for a hit that could lead to big arrests. With the videos too, this find took away a lot of the hiding the kidnappers counted on. Everyone's also looking hard at a car they think was key to the kidnapping. A gray Range Rover that matches the SUV in the Bagman video got found at a Culver's spot and locked down right away. Federal agents handled it like a moving crime scene, not just a normal tow. They covered it in a special heat tarp and sealed the trunk with evidence tape to keep tiny clues safe. Cops believe the duffel bag with Nancy Guthrie rode in that trunk. The inside is getting checked for hair, fibers, and body traces. The car's owner got ID'd and is now under quiet 24/7 watch from air and ground teams, hoping he'll lead them to where Nancy is kept. Every choice comes from how urgent Nancy Guthrie's health is. At 84, she needs heart pills every day and her pacemaker working right. Cops confirm the kidnappers left her meds behind when they took her. Every hour without them raises the chance of a deadly heart problem. At first, ransom notes asked for $6 million in hard-to-trace crypto, but the family said money isn't the main thing anymore. They publicly said they'll pay any amount if Nancy gets taken straight to medical help. No new proof she's alive, plus the blood at the pickup gate made things look darker. The FBI now sees this as a fast rescue race against time that's closing quick. That rush got even bigger in the next 24 hours. A huge SWAT team from different agencies hit a house in Tucson, just 2 miles from where Nancy got taken. People saw more than 20 cop cars, armored ones, and mobile labs blocking the whole area fast. Officers in full gear shut every way in and stopped civilian drones. This wasn't just checking. The size showed they had strong info, probably from tracking a cheap burner phone near the Guthrie place. In the raid, 3 people, a man, a woman, and a younger guy, got held and questioned. What looked like a win got messy quick. Local cops said no charges yet, and Nancy's spot isn't confirmed. People got mad, especially after a sheriff said finding her could take weeks or years, which doesn't match her health needs at all. The FBI answered by doubling the reward to $100,000, showing they think the bad guys are still nearby and feeling the heat. While teams did the raid, science experts kept working on the Range Rover. Dirt and desert plants in the wheel wells matched the yard at the Guthrie house. Inside, they found tiny blue fibers stuck in the back seats. Lab tests proved they came from Nancy Guthrie's bedroom carpet, confirming she rode in that car. A gray hair got found near the spare tire spot. DNA still checking, but probably hers. Experts looking at the ransom notes. 2 asks for $6 million in Bitcoin sent to local news. Are worried there's no proof of life. Behavior experts think the money asks were maybe a trick to keep cops busy while the kidnappers moved her somewhere else, maybe out of state. That fits how big crime groups work when the feds hunt them. The pain for the Guthrie family is out in the open now and really hard. Family used social media to beg the kidnappers straight up, saying they'll pay without cops if Nancy just gets to a hospital. Their panic shows how her body can't wait much longer. Every hour without meds gets her closer to heart failure. Cops are also looking at gear used in the kidnapping. There were short, full phone and Wi-Fi blackouts near the house, so they think a jammer blocked signals, stopped video from sending live, and slowed down help. The FBI is tracking who bought those hard-to-get devices around there, hunting ties to the held people or the Range Rover owner. The search went past roads now. Cops are checking dry riverbeds and big drainage tunnels near the Guthrie place that a grown person can walk in, maybe letting the bad guys sneak under flying cameras. Teams are searching those tunnels for footprints or thrown away medical stuff. Time rules everything in this search now. DNA, cars, and suspects got named, but where she is stays unknown. Next steps will probably be big searches in desert spots as agents try to catch the group before they hide deeper. That idea got stronger after crime teams proved a big tunnel system runs straight from behind the Guthrie house to a road where the Range Rover waited. A neighbor saw a flashlight flash from a wash opening at 3:15 a.m. that matched special signals and fit the Bagman video. In the tunnels, cops found scrape marks and tossed medical sticky stuff, hinting at a crazy rush that probably hurt Nancy more. The Range Rover checks narrowed things more. Blue fibers and gray hair inside, plus extra dark tint not from the factory, show how they hid her while driving in town. Someone saw a guy like the gate scout days before the kidnapping, holding a tablet and signal checker near the tunnels, meaning they planned electronics hard. As more info came in, the name Luke Daly popped up as a main person they're watching. Daly is known for smart break-ins and knowing the Arizona desert really well. Sources say one held person talked about Daly planning the getaway path. Cops are now checking his friends against the DNA from the glove they found. Nancy Guthrie's health emergency hit a super bad point. Her daughter, Savannah, explained out loud that the pacemaker isn't enough without pills to keep blood pressure steady. The ransom cash is ready, but the kidnappers went quiet, making experts worry keeping her alive isn't their goal anymore. The hunt switched to big highways now. A short signal from a burner phone got caught on Interstate 10, heading fast toward New Mexico. Border Patrol and road cops got warned, all with pictures of the suspects. If the group crosses states and changes cars, they could disappear inside the country. Cops now call this a long, tough federal fight against a group that planned for almost everything. An early DNA hit from the FBI's big database named suspects with criminal records, starting one of the biggest hunts in the West lately. Their faces are all over the area now, making it hard for them to hide. Things got hotter after one last ransom message came through a secret channel. Dropping their calm style, the kidnappers asked for a safe path to the Mexican border, saying Nancy's heart is failing. The FBI said no, sending high-up drones and growing searches of far-off old mine spots tied to Daly's friends. This isn't talking anymore. It's a must-save-now push. As this last stage hits, every empty building and desert hideout counts as a possible crime spot. The suspects have almost no moves left, and time already ran out. What happens in the Guthrie case now depends on if cops can grab the group before her body gives up for good.